Today, I want to take my 50 years of experience and talk to you about commitment that has made me a top advisor throughout the world. Are you ready to hear about commitment? Are you sure? Let's go. Selling doesn't begin with a call. It begins with a commitment. Simply put, a commitment is a pledge. When you commit yourself to someone, you pledge to be with them and for them. If you look at the actual construction of the word, it helps you enrich your understanding of it. Commitment is made up of two smaller words, com, meaning with, and meter, meaning to send. So to be committed to something or someone means literally to be sent with them. It's important that you see the whole picture here. Commitment means to send with, not to go with. When you go, the choice and the path are yours. When you are sent, the path is chosen for you. Commitment is always about more than just your needs and your desires. I used to belong to a small study group made up of top producers from all over the state where I lived. We met monthly to share best practices and encourage one another. We believed that no client was too big to go after, and no business was too small to turn away. Our mantra was, leave no crumbs on the table. Looking back, I realized I had always believed that, even before I was a top producer. I remember one day early in my career, I received a phone call at the office to meet a woman who wanted to come out and talk to her about getting some insurance. I was pretty new to every lead was exciting to me. However, when I asked the agent in the office for direction to the part of town she lived in, they said it was a dangerous neighborhood and not to go alone. Cabrini Green was a slum on the south side of Chicago. It was famous for its crime, drug trade, and gang problem. The sanitation department had stopped collecting the garbage, and that was trash piled 5 stories high. It could be smelled from blocks away. No one in the office would go with me, but I decided to keep the appointment anyway. I got there late at night. The elevator in the building wasn't working, so I felt my way up the dark stairs, kicking trash and trying not to notice the sound of rats running around me. The woman was a little surprised to see me. She said whenever she told people where she lived, they wouldn't show up, and then they stopped taking her calls. Now, I was really glad I kept the appointment. She was married with 2 children, a very nice lady just looking to make her family a little more secure. We chatted for a while and she bought a policy. I was so grateful I could help her. I practically skipped down the stairs when I left. A few weeks later, her husband was attacked coming home from work. He was robbed and murdered right outside of the apartment building. What if I had waited for someone to go with me to Cabrini Greens so that I would feel safer? Would I ever gotten there? What if I had decided that one small piece of business in a poor neighborhood wasn't worth my time? What if I had chosen not to be sent? I personally delivered that woman's settlement check. Her eyes was full of tears as she took it. But I saw something else, hope. She could move from this place. Maybe her kids could go to college. Of course, nothing would return the husband to his wife or the father to his children. But life without him would not be without possibilities. She looked up at me and said, God sent you to me that night. I know she was right. I was sent even before I went, because of my commitment to what it is we do and the people we do it for. Every once in a while, especially when I'm tired or discouraged, I think of her. Her kids will grow up, go to college, and raise families of their own. They called me when they needed insurance. That beautiful family taught me that customers aren't sales or prospects, apps or numbers. They are single mothers, husbands, students, widows, preachers, secretary, and grandparents. Each one is on a journey, seeking, asking, hoping for more and better. We are men and women who should always remember that we are with them. We go where they go. And whatever happens, happens to us, not them. There's a beautiful treasure hidden in this idea. If I'm committed to you, then making sure you prosper ensures my own prosperity. Before I talk to a client about products, I make sure I know where they want to go. And I make sure they know that I'm with them however long it takes. Commitment makes everything you do possible. If you're good, commitment makes you great. If you're in a slump, commitment keeps you going. If you fall, commitment stands you up again. Commitment rejoices when people choose to improve, protect, and add value to their lives with our products and services. Commitment is grieved by men and women who are so deep in debt that they can't afford us. Commitment will wake you up every morning and carry you through every moment of every day. And it will not let you rest until you can look back and see good work. Well done for the right reason.